from the Pradesh and also from Czechoslovakia, and also we have here Madam President of Pradesh and also Madam President of Czechoslovakia. Okay, welcome to the MOU signing of the ceremony between the Pradesh and also Czechoslovakia itself. So, also let me introduce myself first. My name is Tanisha Vieira, and thank you for having me today as your moderator. Without any further ado, I would like to welcome both of you for coming into the Pradesh and also signing the Memorandum of Understanding between the Pradesh and also Czechoslovakia.
All right. Thank you so much. We are excited to be partnered with Czechoslovakia, and we believe that this collaboration will drive into growth and innovation. And we are also looking forward to the impact we can create together.
Thank you. This partnership represents a step forward in achieving our shared goals. We are eager to work closely with Pradesh to make a difference.
Okay, so is there any additional sentences, Madam President?
From us, from us.
Okay, thank you. So the next agenda is we're going to read about the agreements or the Memorandum of Understanding between the Pradesh and also Czechoslovakia. I'm going to read it article per article. Is there any objections? No. Okay, great. Is there, if there is no objections regarding to the article per article, I'm going to start reading it. As you can see, the corporations agreement between Pradesh state and Czechoslovakia country about bilateral agreement for economic corporations in trade iron ore and its derivatives number PKS strip 10 strip slash 2 slash 2025. Just for the article 1 about the aims and objectives, on the first chapter, it says that the purpose of this corporations agreement is a guideline to carry out export and import activities in the iron ore trade sector and its derivative products in order to strengthen economic cooperations of the both parties. Second, the purpose of this corporations agreement is to achieve mutually beneficial relationship between the parties. According to the Article 1, is there any objections?
From us,
Okay, thank you, Madam President.
also from us.
Okay, thank you, Madam President. Then we're going to proceed into the article number 2. Article 2, scope of the corporations. First, iron ore revert into in this corporations agreement is an iron ore by the first party. Second, metal-based manufacturing products revert into this agreement corporation are metal-based manufacturing products by the second parties. Third, the parties agree to enter the corporations within following scope. First, about conduct export and import activities. B, get additional value into the country for the first party. C, to obtain stable supply of iron ore to support the production of the steel and other metal-based product for the second parties. According to this article, is there any objections, Madam President?
Article 2 is clear enough for us.
Clear enough. Okay, thank you, Madam President. Madam President Czechoslovakia, is there any objections?
No, from us is enough.
Okay, thank you. So, because both teams are agree with the article number 2, we're going to proceed into article number 3. Article 3, obligations and rights. In the implementations of these corporations, the obligations of the first party are A, supply a certain amount of iron ore to Czechoslovakia companies at competitive price. Second, about the implementations in the corporations, the obligations of the second party are A, provide transparency in processing of raw material supplies from the country of practice. B, provide certifications document proving that the processed material are indeed from the agreed source. 3. In the implementations of these corporations, the rights of the first party are next to the next pages. A. obtain metal-based products such as processed steel, automotive parts, and industrial tools imported from Czechoslovakia, on the conditions that these products must contain raw materials derived from iron ore previously exported from parties. 4. In the implementations of these corporations, the rights of the second parties are A. Export metal-based products such as processed steel, automotive parts, and industrial tools to parties on the conditions that these products must contain raw material derived from iron ore previously exported from parties. According to the article number 3, is there any objections, Madam President?
Article 3 is absolutely nonetheless.
Okay. Madam President from Czechoslovakia?
Article 3 in accordance.
Okay, great. If there's none inquiries from the both parties, then we're going to proceed into the article number 4. Article 4, about bans. First, the parties are prohibited from taking actions that are contrary of the purpose of this corporation's agreement, including but not limited to A. Selling or transferring iron ore and derivatives products to parties that are not agreed upon without the written consent of the parties. B. Use the iron ore obtained from this corporation for the purpose that are not in accordance with the objectives of the corporation's agreement. C. Disclose confidential information related to these corporations to the parties without the written consent of the other party. Second, the first party is prohibited to A. Reduce the quality standard of the ore agreed upon the corporations. B. Unilaterally stopping the supply of the iron ore without reasons received and without written notice to the second party of at least 30 days prior to terminations. Yes, Madam President?
I think that we need to change phrase in paragraph 4, point B, that states without written notice because we only need to give a reason and deliver it again.
Noted, Madam President, but allow me to finish my sentences because we're not reached the sentence number 5 yet. Thank you. 3, about the second party is prohibited to A. Use iron ore raw materials from the first party for the producing goods that are contrary to the provisions of law and invitations or applicable international treaties. B. Changing or falsifying the original raw materials in products that are exported to the first party or other countries. 4. Violations of the provisions of this article may result in the corporations and or the applications of the sanctions in accordance with applicable legal provisions and agreements of the parties. So, according to the Article 4, Madam President from Czechoslovakia have stated that we need to change the paragraph, the phrase of the first party that is prohibited to letter B. Am I right? Okay. So, the first party is prohibited to unilaterally stopping from supply of the iron ore without reason received and without written notice to the second party of at least 30 days prior to terminations. That we need to change the phrase in
Without written notice.
okay, without written notice. Okay, noted. How about this? How about this clause that has been stated from the Madam President of Czechoslovakia? Is there any objections?
We also have the same opinion, moderator.
Okay, because the both of parties agreed to change the phrase in the first party is prohibited to unilaterally stopping the supply of iron ore without reasons received and without written notice to the second party of at least 30 days in prior to terminations. Then we're going to change the phrase into the first party is prohibited. Okay. According to the Article 11, is there any objections?
No, still
Okay.
for us.
Thank you. Article 12. about the time term. First, this corporation's agreement shall be valid for a period of 5 years as the date of the signature. If there is no any objections, you may raise your hand. But if it's not, is it clear enough?
Clear enough.
Okay, so this corporation's agreement contains 12 articles, and which it will lead us into the other agenda that we have. It's about the signing of the memorandum of understanding. Please sign the memorandum of understanding, and after that you may exchange the paper.
All right.
Thank you. Yes. Okay, great. And also we can look into the camera and deliver the paper that we already signed it. Okay, and the first page. Okay, clear enough. You may have your seat, Madam President. Okay, because that is all for today, I would like to thank for the both of parties, Madam Senior Vice President of Predis and also Madam President of the Czechoslovakia for officially signing the memorandum of understanding itself. And I also hope that this agreement lead us into an exciting journey. That is concludes the ceremony for today. Thank you for being here. You may leave the room. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Madam President.